Hey there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this will be another War Machine Battle Report and the second game in the October Brawler tournament I went to on the weekend. So, game 1, I won, so that's looking good so far, and this time here I am up against clubmate here, Sean, and his trolls. Now, right off the bat, you know, me and him have been joking about Madrak 2 and whether he's broken or whatever for a while, and looking at this, I mean, if he had it, which I assumed he was going to, I was like, all right, I guess I gotta go Buccaneers, but he didn't have it. He didn't have it whatsoever, so I felt a lot better in my chances. Now, I actually think I could have dropped my Buccaneers into this one, but this scenario is a little bit tough. You know, it's kind of, there's no easy way for me to score back with Magnus. I can get up there and score on the flags, but if he goes first, I just really don't think I can do it with the Buccaneers that reliably, so I definitely want to go with Thexus. In the end, he decided to go here with Hunter's Grim, and it's really more of a shooty list, which really Thexus plays better into anyway. So I really plan to get up there. He's going to shoot me up with his highwaymen and stuff like that. I'm going to counter and spray them down and stuff like that. And I just one at a time, just got to start killing his heavies. And eventually I'll either get the assassination or clock or scenario. So he went first, really just running up here. You can see how close he is already to the flag. So it would have been a little bit tough. But again, maybe I could have done it. But that's neither here nor there, because we'll never know. Anyway, he puts a spell up onto the highwaymen so that they can have a 2-inch apparition, or whatever, a 2-inch move at the start of the control or maintenance phase or whatever. So either way, those highwaymen are going to be dancing around, and otherwise, yeah, it's time to start just running at them. So that's what I do. I do have one unit clumped on the left. That's because they're going to be ambushing later. I don't really have a great spot here to be ambushing them, but, you know, I figured that on the left, that's probably going to work out at some point. So I do have one unit ambushing. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just spacing out so the bombers can't really kill that much. Of course, I get up deceleration, try and help things out. I get 3 focus onto one monstrosity, 2 onto the other. And yeah, I really plan on him just coming up here, shooting me up, and then I can kind of recover from there. So that's what he does. Comes up, he gets out mortality onto the one unit there, and just destroys them. You can see a massive hole there. Otherwise, on the left side, I actually felt really bad for this. The bombers are coming in, they're throwing bomb after bomb and blowing stuff up, and they did kill a few guys, but wow, my toughs were insane. I think I was making something like, you know, 8 for 9 toughs or something stupid like that. So, yeah, one of those things where you just could not catch a break. I was actually hoping when I'd roll that I'd not be toughing, but it just kept on happening. So, otherwise, the little green circle in the middle, that's going to be one of the traps made by one of his little buddies there. And, yeah, you know, he killed one key piece where he killed one of the overlords, but otherwise now, yeah, I'm pretty sure all those highwaymen are going to die. He has nothing contesting the left flag, and if you look where the agitators are, I set up so that the agitators can run up and contest or score on both flags, and really I don't need them in this game. You know, he doesn't really have extreme armor or extreme defense. They are really nice to be keeping around, but if I can use them early on just to kind of get this scoring game going and put the pressure on them, why not? So I do bring on my ambushers over here. They're going to be running in just to kind of tie things up and be a distraction. And yeah, go, go, go. Here we are. So the overlords go up and they're just spraying things down for days. Those poor highwaymen just disappear. You know, he's probably rolling toughs a little bit less than he should, like making 1 for every 6. So kind of an insult after how well I was rolling mine. Otherwise, I just really had to run up and get in his way on the left. Like I said, 1 agitator went to each flag, so I'm going to be at 2 points already. And yeah, pretty much other than that, I topped up my monstrosities, so they're at 3 focus each. I also have the deceleration up. I should also say this is my feet turn, which I really just used to make the highwaymen easier to spray down and stuff like that. Move the mauler a little bit further back. So not really a really critical use of my feet, but I didn't think it'd be anywhere more useful later. So either way, I'm now up 2-0, and we'll see what he does. And so he does start getting a little bit more aggressive with his models. Of course, he has to have the one bomber come up to contest the left flag. On the right, he has a mauler come up into that one. He's also starting to be using his Hunter's Grim guy there to come up here and start shooting down some of my more key models. So the leader of one of my mine slavers is killed. I believe he also, yeah, and also on the left side. So he's starting to kill off the leaders, which is what he needs to do. All my bender leaders, though, are still safe in the back. So that's really not a problem. He kills a bunch of guys scattered around. But again, it's not really that big of a deal. So what I want to start doing now is that stone has really showed its face. So I'm going to go up and start spraying them down the best I can. And then I have to kind of make a choice here. I can either go on the right and deal with that mauler. And the problem with that is that he's engaged. So I'll have to kind of like order of activations are weird. Plus I'll have to kind of get Thexus up to a dangerous spot, or I can move Thexus more to the left and deal with the bomber. And I think that's really my best plan. Bring over the bomber, destroy it with a wrecker, and then try and score on that flag, and then otherwise, yeah, just kind of wait my time. So in my turn, that's what I do. I forgot to mention he also killed one of the agitators, so the last remaining one is kind of like zipping his way over. But yeah, I basically just pull in the one bomber, take him down, tie up the other bomber on the right side. I'm just kind of tying up that one mauler. Then I go up and I spray down all those stone guys, except for the one stone. So they'll be ready to take down later. And I don't score on the flag because he has these whelps that are popping out, but that's okay. You know, clearly the attrition is starting to go for me. Otherwise now, the mauler is trying to get to some more important stuff, so he's getting into the forest, he's going after those overlords over there. So now I really can't deal with him that well because he's so far away, but I don't care. He's basically out of the game. I'm now going to ignore the right side of the field, and I'm only going to be now dealing with the left side. And so really, he has a bomber that comes in, he needs to contest, he's really trampled in. And yeah, now I know I can destroy him and really start scoring that flag again. Otherwise, you can see my ambush guys, they're really being killed quickly. Mortality is actually working very well from this case. Like normally, all my toughs do very well, but now that he's starting to double up and getting these mortalities out all over the place, I don't get tough, and it's, you know, I'm easier to hit and kill, so it's really helping him chew through my guys. But again, there's just so many guys to deal with. So that's what I'm going to do. I come over to the flag, I beat up the one mauler, get rid of him. I'm now scoring on the flag with the one wrecker and a unit, so now I'm going to be at 3 points. And yeah, otherwise I finish off the stone, I finish off some solos, and you can see now that he's just in a real bad spot. We're pretty sure he can't even get anything to my flag. So as a last ditch effort, just to try and do something, he comes up here and tries to shoot down my objective, you know, putting out mortality and getting in the 2 shots he can, but unfortunately he comes up short and still leaves it on 3 boxes. So otherwise then, I score on his turn, going to 4 points, and on my turn I just have to do nothing, and I score again, and I win by scenario. So there you go, guys, a win for Thexus. This is definitely one where I feel like it's just really the list that won this matchup. There's just so many guys, so hard to deal with this, you know, when it's like up against hordes, and I can TK your guys, I can feat them, I can rampager them. I get to go and put your heavies wherever I want, so my 2 wreckers can really start picking them out as I like. And yeah, you know, it's stuff like this, though, that's going to be bringing out Madrak 2. You know, he just told me right after, like, all right, you pretty much forced my hand, and next time we have to bring Madrak 2. So, you know, it's just one of those things that I guess I bring the the bad on to me. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. That means I'm now at 2 wins in the tournament, looking pretty good. We'll see how, if I can, you know, keep this going. But yeah, we'll see you guys later for game 3, and we'll see you later. Bye. Hey there, if you liked watching this video, please go down and give it a like down below you here. And if you have any concerns or questions or comments, please put those in the comment section as well. You know, the best way for me to give you what you want to see is if you tell me what you like seeing and what you don't like seeing. So otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.